Pause for a moment, because this message is about a shift, not a small change, not something temporary, or this feels like a point where things begin to move in different direction. You may still be in the middle of confusion or waiting or trying to figure out what's next. But energetically, something has already started turning. So, in this reading, I'm going to open 5 psychic messages for you about the turning point you are stepping into, what is ending, what is shifting, and what begins from here. So, stay with me because one of these messages is going to connect directly to what you are going through right now. Hi, this is Aishwarya. Welcome to Eternal Oracle. And if you want something more personal, focused only on your situation, I do personal reading starting at $11. Details are in the description below. So yeah, now let's get into your first message. You have been in a phase where nothing felt fully settled. Yeah, you may have been waiting for clarity or trying to make decision but not fully ready. Part of you wanted change, but another part wanted things to stay safe and familiar. So you stayed in between, not fully moving forward but not going back either. So that in between space has been uncomfortable because it keeps you thinking without resolution. So this turning point begins when you stop staying in that space. Something pushes you to move even if you weren't planning to. But you have to make that powerful decision so that your life moves on. A new door opens, old pattern closes. So this decision is only yours. So yeah, let's get into the second message. There is a realization happening inside you. You are starting to see a situation more clearly than before. Something you ignored earlier is now harder to ignore. It could be a person, it could be about a person or a plan or even your own expectations. You are noticing patterns. You are noticing what's not working and what keeps repeating. And once you see that, you can't pretend everything is fine anymore. So this realization is coming. It's a very strong, powerful realization, and this realization is important because turning points don't start outside. They start with clarity inside you, right? Yeah. So to confirm this, I want to pull a card. Yeah. It's Seven of Pentacles. So this is seeing things clearly after confusion. This confirms that your perspective is changing. You are not looking at things the same way anymore. And this is a very powerful confirmation that you are breaking the old patterns. You are settling for something new. You are open to something new. And you made your mind. Now, only action requires. Let's get into the third message. You may feel a mix of emotions right now. Why? Because part of you feels revealed, like there are old emotions. So you know you have to relieve that. You know you have to release that. So yeah, because clarity is coming, but another part feels uncertain because change follows clarity. Uncertainty is now your pattern. So when you see things differently, you also need to act differently. So this differently brings uncertainty. And that can feel uncomfortable because it means stepping away from something familiar, something comfortable, coming out of your comfort zone or a predefined patterns. So breaking that pattern makes you feel uncomfortable, definitely. You might hesitate, you might question yourself, are you doing right, wrong? Am I on the right path, wrong? Is this right? But this turning point is about choosing growth. It might make you to feel uncomfortable. It might push you out of your comfort zone, but it's only about choosing the growth. So yeah, even when it's not the easiest option, but you have to choose. So let me see what this energy is showing. Four of Swords. So this is moving forward after hesitation, after breaking the old patterns, after realization, after confusion. Yes, this shows transition. You are leaving a phase that felt heavy and moving towards something calmer, which is huge. Now, the fourth message. So, these all are the psychic messages which I have received. So, this shift is also about priorities. Yeah, you have to break something, you have to realize something, you are in a mixed phase of emotions, but there must be a priority list, right? So what mattered to you before may not feel as important now. You are starting to value peace more. You have started to notice what drains your energy, and because of that your decisions are changing. You may distance yourself from certain situations or choose differently than you would have before. So this is not impulsive, this is awareness growing. This is shifting your priorities. This is all about yourself, keeping yourself at the first place. Right. Let's get into the fifth message. This turning point opens something new. Definitely, it may not appear immediately, but once you make this internal shift, new moment begins. You start attracting different opportunities, different conversation, different energy. Yes, what was stuck begins to move because you started to act differently, you started to think differently. So now you have changed your action and outcome have to change. There is no option. So yes, what was stuck begins to move because you are no longer holding on to the same patterns. So this is why this moment is important. It changes the direction of what comes next. So yeah, let me pull one last card to confirm this energy. It's Three of Cups. This is your outcome. This is a moment, progress, stepping into a new phase. Yes, this confirms that your cycle is changing. You are moving out of one chapter and into another. This is something deep. This is something new to you. This is something coming out of your comfort zone. Yes, this was heavy. This was truly getting into your turning point, truly getting out of your comfort zone, realizing your worth, releasing which no longer serves your worth. Yeah, changing predefined routine, acting differently, and definitely the outcome going to be different. Yeah, take a deep breath. If this really connected with you, comment I'm ready. I read your comments and connect with your energy there. So like, share and subscribe, and if you want a personal reading, it starts at $11. Details are in the description below. And before you go, repeat this with me. I accept change. I trust my clarity. I move forward with confidence. This is my turning point.